Hi, my name is Andrea Rodrigues, and we're going to be talking about gross motor skills and fine motor skills today. Now, what is gross motor skills? Gross motor skills are the abilities that are acquired during childhood. They involve using large muscles that improve the whole body. That also involve the torso, the legs, and those arms. These skills develop from head to toe order. Now, ways to improve these gross motor skills is we need to get them to increase the core strength. We need to centralize those large muscles and really help them strengthen them. We also need to do this gradually. We don't want to overdo them, but they need to do in 1 to 2 steps might help instead of throwing it all in there together. So doing in 1 to 2 steps really can help increase that endurance. And we need to develop skills by adding activities. Put movement into our planning. Balance and coordination and strength and endurance. They need these 3 sets of things to really help them with their gross motor skills. Now, some activities that support gross motor skills are sporting activities. Let them climb, hopscotch, jumping on a trampoline. These all use all their large body muscles, and that is what they need to really get that improvement. Now, teachers also need to focus on their daily activities and how can they add it into an activity. Now, some children will need to be led to a specific activity, and we need to make sure that they follow through and not quit. You're going to have some kids that just don't want to do it. They don't want to do that physical activity, but we need to help them through it and not let them quit. If a child gets frustrated, don't let them give up. You just need to help them and lead them through an activity. For example, you might have a little girl trying to do hopscotch, but she keeps jumping on both feet instead of one. Hold her hand for balance and talk to her and let her know it's okay, but at least she's trying to do it right. And she's using those gross motor skills. Teachers need to provide motor breaks and recess throughout the day. After they've been sitting at a table doing writing for a while, have them stand up and do some yoga stretches. Have them, do a little quick run. Then they're able to sit down and you'll see that they can concentrate a little bit better. Now, one of my favorite activities is choosing 10 animals that they get to act out. So let's just say we're going to say an elephant. We're working on E. We're going to say they get to do an elephant. They get to stomp around on the carpet, swing those arms as if it was a trunk, or give them an animal like kangaroo, where they have to hop around the classroom. A bird flying, using those arms up and down as if they were flying across the room. A cheetah that's running in place, These are all great ways of improving those motor skills. One of my other favorite activities that you can also do is take them to a basketball court. Let them walk those lines. Let them walk them backwards. Move side to side. Give them a ball. Let them run on those lines. When they see those lines, it's great. You can do a whole class with it. I was blessed to be out of school where we had lots of basketball courts. And it was a lot of fun to watch them use their skills. Now, another thing is we let the children dance on the carpet. Every day there's a song that they get to dance to, and this uses all their gross motor skills. And there's some great YouTube songs out there right now. We're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about fine motor skills. Now, fine motor skills involve using the smaller hand muscles. These skills, they need practice, so they increase the speed of task performances. We need them to succeed, and practicing these hand movements is just vital as they go into the next class. Teachers' main goal is to encourage children to use those hands and fingers. They need to support children as they explore those fine motor skills. Children need to learn to use various materials to help them better and get those hands working. We really need them, especially in kindergarten, to be able to write with their pencil, color with their pen, with their paintbrush, and to be able to write their names. And this is how they practice. Some children are going to need their teachers to give them a pencil and paper and show them how to hold the pencil. That's just the start. Teachers need to be able to give them hard things and soft things and materials so they can grab and feel the different size blocks, the different paint brushes. Some fine motor skills that you can do is give them beads on a string. Let them have various colors, various size beads that they have to pick up with their hand and be able to string on a string. And you'll find at those early ages, this is quite difficult for them. But with practice, they're able to really work with it and learn. And you also want to give them those paintbrushes, watercolors. Let them be able to pick up that paintbrush, dip it in water, and be able to do a beautiful artwork using those fine motor skills. And add things like Q-tips, you know, different writing styles, instruments that they can use as well. And the last activity I love to do is pom-poms. I was able to find some pom-poms at a Dollar Tree store, and Learning Resources also had these big tongs, and they were able to have a whole bunch of different size and colors of pom-poms, and we found some bowls that had different colors. They were able to use those tweezers, pick them up, and be able to put them in and sort them in the different colors. This is great to not only, you know, you're getting that pencil movement, but they're able to not just use a pencil and use something else, which they really just enjoy. Physical therapists are fantastic with intervention. And getting to use a physical therapist when you have a child that needs to improve these gross motor skills, they are vital to our program. They help us, give us ideas to what will work, you know, some materials that we might be able to use. Early intervention physical therapists help development delays and disabilities that help the families. Our whole goal is to really be able to come alongside families and to help. Being at a school is just one portion. When you have the whole family all together, we're able to work as a unit, and using a physical therapist to help with these motor skills is just vital to, you know, any child. Physical therapy intervention services help families understand what their child needs, and they also create opportunities to develop these motor abilities. They line them with resources in their communities, which is vital. These services help children hold objects and help them with self-care and to be able to build their fine and gross motor skills. And they work with children in many locations. Some will even come to the classroom and give advice and watch them to make sure that they're able to work with their goals and to better the life, and especially when it comes to a pain-free living. So thank you so much for watching this video. And my name is Andrea Rodrigues, and this is for Aspen University. Thank you.